Lots of bits of estuary have these very steep sides which are all like covered in forest and quite difficult to get through, and a brilliant kind of haven for lots of wildlife and native plants and trees. And you can see this is just really steep, and it just comes down into this kind of tidal zone. So yeah, it's kind of difficult. There are a few kind of paths up through it, but it is quite precarious. And quite often estuaries are like this with very steep forested sides, just the odd little wiggly lane coming down to them, and really most of them are quite inaccessible unless you're like on a paddleboard or a boat or swimming or something. And when the tide comes in, sometimes it even comes over this top bit, but there's quite a huge tidal drop here. And when the tide's out, it's all like kind of mud flats and just a little river snaking across. And yeah, then they've just got these massive, great big steep forested sides going all the way down for quite a way until the estuary kind of pans out into a more level further down. But most of the estuaries in sort of West Devon and Cornwall have these very steep bits like this. Just really beautiful kind of thick forested sides, and they just look really nice. And of course the estuaries are always a little bit warmer or cooler than the extremes of temperature, because you've got these very steep shady sides, and there's also you've got the warm sea coming in, so it's like on a hot day it's cooler because the sea will be cooler than the air, and on a cold day the sea will be warmer, so it's always a bit more regulated with temperature. And you don't normally get all that many people finding their way down here, so it's usually kind of quiet as well. And this place is called Lopwell Dam. This is the estuary of the River Tavy, which goes upstream into Tavistock and then comes off the moors. And just behind there's like a tidal dam, which is like almost underwater now. And yeah, it's always really nice and tranquil and quiet here.